You're the Spurp back with another video, and they just dropped a brand new trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. This is the very first movie to start Phase 5, so people can kind of forget about Phase 4, and we get a fresh slate. We'll see how things play out. It seems like it's really starting off really dope with Ant-Man, and I like this trailer in particular that we get more of a Kang focused trailer. That's really dope. That's something that Marvel really hasn't really done, as far as my knowledge, is to give you the hero trailer first as the teaser, and then the second one is kind of giving you more about the villain and whatnot. It's kind of interesting how they did that, just based off the thumbnail and whatnot. But I want to kind of give you my thoughts on this whole entire trailer. What some things may look kind of misleading, or maybe it is the end of the movie, but I just want to kind of give you just my speculation. I don't know how this movie's going to play out because I haven't seen it yet, so I have to still wait. But there's some very interesting things that I think will go over people's head, or they're just not kind of connecting the dots, or they haven't connected the dots yet. But it's interesting, and I like how they're portraying Kang and where this could go and how this is going to lead into Avengers 5 or Kang Dynasty, which is interesting. So starting off with the trailer, you see a lot of familiar scenes that we saw in the very first trailer, but you have Kang kind of narrating it, where, you have a daughter, he knows of his daughter, and it's interesting that we see his daughter coming out of jail, so it's kind of like father like daughter, and it seems like with whatever Scott has going on in his life, he's kind of ignoring his daughter again and just kind of feeling guilty for the time that he's lost, which any parent or somebody that has somebody that you see as just like a son or a daughter, you can understand this, or just a loved one in general. If you had this kind of opportunity, obviously somebody's going to take advantage of it, and I like how Kang takes advantage of his weakness, and he's really just he's not straight up brute force violent, you know what I'm saying? He's very reasonable at first. He gives you an option, and then if you say no, then it's gonna go left. But there's a few things in this trailer that they've been hinting at, but I don't see anybody really talking about, is Janet's character and her connection to the quantum realm. And I think really she was doing some, we're going to find out that she possibly had a relationship with Kang, or, was helping out Kang while she was in the quantum realm, or, something like that. But I think it's really going to go back to her. But I also like to see Kang with his mask on. It looks really clean here. It looks kind of it looks a little bit better than when we initially saw it in the very first trailer. So I'm curious to see how it's going to look when it's all said and done and put on the big screen. Also, we do know that Cassie is the one that kind of makes this device, or at least her and Scott kind of make it together. That's how they get into the quantum realm. But I got my eye on Janet, and she's looking really sus, and I think we're going to get some interesting reveals with her character. But moving on, I like seeing the world of the quantum realm and stuff like that, because we haven't really explored what that looks like. And just, you see Kang's little fortress. We got a little scene of hope, and I'm wondering what type of role she's going to play in all this, if they're going to completely sideline her, because it looks like this is going to really focus on Scott and Cassie, and him kind of taking this deal for Kang to kind of give him time to spend in probably a different timeline with Cassie, to kind of make up for those lost years, all that lost time. And like I said, if you're a parent or you just have a loved one, you can understand that if you have that disconnect, you would want to just kind of fill in that time, fill in that void. And I kind of like where they're going with that. and we still kind of really focus more on Kang. But there's another interesting thing here, right? I'm wondering if this big ass glowy thing that Ant-Man is looking at has anything to do with that so-called beacon that they were talking about at the end of Shang-Chi, because that would make sense, because it's like those symbols, you know, if you saw in the first trailer, looked very much like Shang-Chi's rings, you know what I'm saying? So I think something of that nature has something to do with Kang. Like, I think the rings and whatever Kamala has is like connected to everything, and it's gonna all come together. Like, he needs these certain pieces to the puzzle to kind of get to a certain point. We don't know where that point is. We're probably not going to get those answers until Avengers 5. So there's that. Also, what I like about this trailer is just how reality is distorted, which I feel like is on purpose, and why some things in this trailer might make people believe that they showed too much, but I think they showed what they wanted you to see as far as Kang's abilities of just manipulating time. Think of like Dormammu fighting Doctor Strange and how he could like make him do this repeatedly, kill himself, like keep doing it till he's annoyed. I think Kang can do something similar, but on a much bigger scale that we've never seen before, you know what I'm saying? Or we're just gonna get a glimpse of it. He's just gonna toy with Scott in this. And I think if Marvel really had the guts, and I think this would really put this movie over, is if they kill off Ant-Man in this movie, or just at least take him out, you know, temporarily, or just, you know, I think they can kill him off, to be honest, because you have to give Kang something. Like, he has to make a big impact, not just beating up Ant-Man. I think they have to take it to the next level with his character, but he definitely is looking like he's going to be a problem for the Avengers down the line, depending on how this ends. Obviously, it seems like it's going towards where Kang wants to get out of the quantum realm, and Scott's going to help him, maybe indirectly, because he's going to see him obviously scheming and just wanted to kind of just do his own thing and go against Kang. Why they're going to clash in this movie, and why Scott might not make it out. I think Cassie and everybody else is going to be good, but I think Scott's going to be the sacrificial lamb in this movie. But let me know how you guys feel about this trailer. I thought this was much better than the first trailer. I'm hyped for this. I can't wait to see it. And we don't have to wait that long. It's coming out a month from now. So, yeah. Till next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.